In the last 4 years, I have worked with multiple real estate brokers in the Middle East and taken them from zero to, whilst also helping them get millions in views. In today's video, we're going to discuss 3 biggest mistakes real estate brokers are making while creating content and how they can avoid them. Also, at the end of this video, I'm going to be going through some of the comments left on the previous video. But before I get started, I want people to understand something. TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube does not care whether you're a real estate broker, engineer, doctor, or a student. All it cares about is getting attention from the viewers onto the platform. And if you can get that attention, they will reward you with more traction. Mistake number 1, all the content is the same. If you open up TikTok and you write real estate Dubai, 95% of the content you will come across is a copy of one another. Now, I don't want you to mistake this for not taking inspiration from other content creators. The fastest way to grow your account is to do stuff that is already working on TikTok. For example, I jumped from 1 million followers to 3 million followers by doing the exact same style of content. But the problem right now in the real estate market on social media is that there's an excess supply of the same style and the same information and limited demand. In the beginning, when we were making videos with Realtor on a Harley and Tahir Majitia and Farouk Sayed, if you spoke about tax laws or did a property walkthrough, even just sat down in the car and spoke about scams that are common in the real estate market, you could easily get 40,000 views. Today in 2024, that does not apply. You need to think outside the box. If your content looks exactly like the 100 other real estate brokers in the market, you will not get attention. Why should I watch a video by X real estate broker when I've already seen it from A, B, C, D, E, F, G real estate broker? Mistake number 2, real estate brokers are creating content to sell. Facebook, MySpace, Twitter, all of these platforms were created for people to network with each other. Today, we have lost the meaning of social media. It went from being a networking app to an advertiser's app. 95% of the brokers are creating content of properties, of new launches, of off-plan launches, and all they're trying to do is get customers and leads to sell to. Now, this was working in 2021, but it's no longer working again because the supply is excess, but the demand is limited. People have seen the same property that you're marketing maybe 500 times. Mistake number 3, consistency. Most agents start social media and give up in the first month. Why? Because they didn't get a lead, because they're not getting viewers, because they're not getting comments. Nobody cares who you are. If you have the mindset that you're gonna go viral with the first post in the first month, you're wrong, my friend. There's absolutely nothing different in you and the thousands of other brokers trying to create content and go viral. It takes time, and there's no fixed formula on how fast you can reach these followers. Now, I want you to ask yourself, how can I be different? How can I avoid these mistakes? Why should someone watch my video to the end? Mistake number 1, all the content is same. The solution to this problem is to simply get good at extracting information from yourself. The way we do it with our clients is we sit down, we brainstorm what they are working on in real estate, what they enjoy doing outside of real estate. Maybe you like pigeons and you're selling property. Just talking about pigeons in the parking lot of your building will be a piece of content that is different from thousands of real estate brokers. Now, the algorithm doesn't care if you copy content creators. I have seen hundreds of content creators copy the exact same style of content and go super viral. But the problem is that if you're copying something, then you will end up copying it for the rest of your life. If you come up with your own content, you can sustain it for way longer than you would by copying it. Every person is different in their own way. I might be a real estate broker who loves watching football. I would mix content about football with content about real estate. I might even wear a football jersey in my video just for the sake of it. Or maybe you love cooking and you're a real estate broker. You could mix cooking videos with real estate videos. Nothing is guaranteed, but what you want to do is try and identify what is unique to you and mix that with what you do in your daily life. Remember, people are scrolling on social media not because they want to buy a house, but because they want to watch something because they're bored. Mistake number 2, creating content just for the sake of selling. Remember, people don't like to be sold, but they love to buy. Now, I understand that as a real estate broker, your livelihood depends on getting that commission. But when it comes to social media, you need to understand that nobody cares. Now, you wouldn't go on the street and start begging people to come and buy that house from you. You wouldn't, right? Then why do it on social media? In my opinion, you should be creating content that brings value to people, whether through education or through entertainment. If you make a video about a house worth $3 million and the only education over here is what is the price of this unit, where is it located, and get in touch with me for more details, nobody is going to be interested in it. 1 million people won't watch it. But if you change that same video to how much do you pay for rent? And then do a walkthrough of that property, you end up with more than 20 million views. Now, another issue in this market is that there are thousands of people already trying to educate the market. So how are you going to educate the market differently? Well, you take experiences, examples from your own life as a real estate broker and share that. Every single human being on this planet experiences life at their own pace. For example, if I'm a real estate broker selling an apartment to a client, and then there's another real estate broker selling another apartment to another client, even though the structure of the experience is the same, the way we interpret the exact same experience differs. And so exactly in that way, you need to start extracting information, extracting experiences from your own life and start sharing that on your social media. Mistake number 3, consistency. A lot of people have a lot of opinions on how many times you should be posting your videos. And in my opinion, there is no one answer to this question. I post videos every day. My clients post videos 15 days a month. There are people who post 3 videos a day. What you need to ask yourself is how often can you post content on social media without breaking your pattern? Your goal here is to reduce all the variables when it comes to getting traction. So if you have a pattern fixed on when you post your videos, then you can forget about changing that and start focusing on the content itself. But if you're not sticking to a pattern, then you can't say for sure whether posting 3 videos a week, whether posting 3 videos a day, or posting a video every single day was the right thing for you. I choose to post a video every single day because I can commit to it. But that's not something that you have to commit to. If you can post just 1 video a week, then commit to it. And you can increase that, but don't reduce it. Alright, so the first comment that we have here is from Nagin Sab. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Can you make a video on content in the UAE versus Western world? Have you noticed whether certain things only go viral here in UAE, but wouldn't go viral in the US, UK? Or would you say the same principles are applied? Can you answer this question with the context of making videos for brands, businesses? PS, I really appreciate you making this channel and will be watching these videos. Thank you so much for your comment. To answer your question, I don't have enough knowledge and experience on the West because I have not geographically positioned myself there and created content for the West. But I have taken a lot of inspiration from the West. For example, Tawfiq Raedi, our client, his biggest views came from adapting Mr. Beast structures, giveaway structures that originated from the West. And I have seen that multiply within the Middle East. So there is definitely movement. For example, even how much do you pay for rent or what do you do for a living are trends that came from the West and were adapted in the Middle East. But what I have also seen is some movement from the Middle East to the West. For example, the Isn't That Concerning trend has been adapted by creators in the West. So in my opinion, yes, I do think that certain structures can work internationally. The second comment we have here is from the Tech Fact. Can you please share your trick that what is the reason and what is the tricky point of getting viral in your clients' videos? Okay, this deserves a video on its own, but I'm going to try and summarize this answer for you. There is no trick involved in making the clients go viral that we work with. We've just figured out the best possible way to make them look natural, to create content that is different, at the same time, make them go viral. Now, it's not easy. Not all the clients that I work with are viral. Maybe 2 out of 5 clients don't go viral, and that's fine. Nothing is guaranteed. Whenever I start working with a client, I'm very clear from the beginning. There's absolutely zero guarantee that we're going to make you go viral, but here's what we know and here's what we're going to try and do. And that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions that you would like for me to address, please leave them in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and if you don't want to, don't do whatever you want. I'll be coming back next Sunday with another video. Thank you.